Christy's got her. She's got her locked in. Will it be? It is a superplex off of that rope. Out of the corner, a superplex. Misty Marks out in the ring. Christy not much better off. Both women have taken a lot of punishment here and trying desperately to get back to their feet and keep fighting here. And music's playing. I don't know whose music that is. Who is that? Who in the world is this beast? This gigantic woman has made her way to the ring now. And stomping into the ring, I've got to know a little bit more about her and who she is. JD Diamond came out with her. Christy James is back to her feet now. Somebody get me some information on who this is in the ring. Christy trying to do something about this anomaly in the ring here. I'm being told from James Beard in the back, this is C-Rex. C-Rex in the ring now. Dispatching of both women. What is she doing here? She's not a part of this matchup, which I guess was at some point official. I heard the bell ring to end it with the outside interference of C-Rex, that beast just mowing down both of these ladies. Who is this? Where did she come from? We've got to learn more. We will find out as much as we can for you as C-Rex is in here taking charge and destroying the combatants we were witnessing just a little bit early. Christy James is up now. Oh no! C-Rex has her, and no, good Lord! Christy James is dead.
Introducing first, being accompanied by his quarterman, JD Diamond. She weighs in at half a pterodactyl. She hails from the Chaotic Kingdom and is a current NWA BPCW Women's Champion. C-Rex!
My gosh, Joe Golly, look at it. Here she comes.
Look, C-Rex has been dominating all over the state of Texas, especially down over at Dog Pound, right down I-35 in San Antone. C-Rex is hungry. C-Rex comes to eat, and boy, oh boy, she's going to eat up any competition. Doesn't matter if it's a man, doesn't matter if it's a woman, doesn't matter if it's a dinosaur, doesn't matter if it's Godzilla. C-Rex is coming in, coming with gold, and leaving with everything.
No women would take the challenge for C-Rex tonight, so she just decided to start beating up the men. And tonight,
boy,
she's
men
going to take on
dumb.
a man.
Men are dumb.
Yeah,
they're dumb. Those women made good decisions.
We're about to find out tonight as C-Rex is here in Texas Style Wrestling once again to dominate. See the stars of Texas Style Wrestling live and save big using code ONTV. Get 20% off your tickets. That's general admission and reserved with code ONTV at checkout at tswplus.com. Wrestling this good, 20% off tickets. That's what we call Texas Style savings. tswplus.com.
Introducing next, hailing from Horny, Texas. He weighs in at 174 pounds. Eric Benavidez.
Bob, Eric looks like the kind of guy that you're watching a horror movie, and he's the one that decides to go into the haunted house.
I wonder if he realized what he was signing when he signed for this match. Probably not the brightest bulb in the strand to sign to face off against C-Rex. Have you seen when she walks down the halls, everybody moves out of the way?
Your referee for this contest, Paige.
Eric Benavidez here in this matchup against C-Rex. I'm not sure, again, that he really knew what he was getting into. You can see the fear in his eyes here as the bell rings. And this matchup will get underway, our opening contest here on TSW Texas Style Wrestling.
Look at that, full command of the ring. That is an alpha predator in the center of that ring.
Wow.
And I mean, Eric Benavidez, I mean, he's looking like a goat. And I don't mean the greatest of all time. I mean the snack for the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 1. That's what he's looking like right now.
Just ejecting him like a bad VCR tape. Does anybody know what a VCR is anymore?
Look,
never mind, bad analogy.
Kids are going to learn a lot about the past from Bob and myself. We're quite old. As Eric,
multiple chops there. Oh! God, he just got a big lesson. That huge clubbing arm and the clothesline.
It's a monster. C-Rex is just a monster.
Into the corner here. He comes back out again. Wow. Corner to corner as she stalks him in the ring. There she goes. Taking off, runs right.
Wow.
Back elbow. This could be a turning point. Here she comes again now into the boots of Eric Benavidez. Oh, look at that face.
Something.
Look at
That's just making C-Rex mad.
She's mad. She's mad.
She's mad. She's bad. She's all about it.
Now outside of the ring is Eric Benavidez and C-Rex. She doesn't have to go out there.
Nope.
She doesn't have to. But she lurks and she stalks. And now she's, oh no, she's going outside.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Here we go. It's outside the paddock. The C-Rex is outside the paddock.
Oh no, look out. He's on his feet there as he tries to get in a little offense. That's a good thing there. He's got it. Going to try to throw it. Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Oh, look. Did you see his head bounce off of that steel post?
My goodness.
This may be over before they even get back in the ring.
I don't even think C-Rex even wants to get back in the ring and win the match. Just wants to beat up this guy.
Well, she
Thanks for coming, Eric.
chunks him back into the ring now.
Trying to make Benavidez go extinct in this match, I tell you, man.
C-Rex rolling in there now, and Benavidez trying to get his wits back about him as his head.
I don't think he ever had him to begin with, to be honest.
Well, the sign on the dotted line for this match, I do have my doubts. Oh, he goes
and
back
again,
to his
I mean,
feet.
he's got one trick, and it ain't working.
Yeah, the elbows just are not getting anywhere.
You got to try to go somewhere. I mean, I don't. There is really no strategy. I mean,
I want to know what they said to trick him into signing for this match.
Well,
He's up. Oh, wow! That has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Good night, Eric Benavidez. Oh, I can't talk.
Here's your winner, C-Rex.
you didn't have to count to 3. You could have counted to 10. You could have counted to 65 million years in the future or in the past. It doesn't matter. C-Rex, the dominant force in the women's division, not just at Dog Pound down in San Antonio, not just here at TSW in Dallas, all over the Lone Star State. C-Rex is about to make all the competition go extinct.
All right, let's get excited and help me welcome to the ring the new NWA Texas champion, Izzy James.
Here's a look at Izzy James winning the NWA Texas Championship courtesy of our friends down at Dog Pound in San Antonio.
Looking for it. Oh! Snake bite, my God, he nailed him. Maravic's out on his feet. Maravic's out on his feet. A second snake bite. Do it, make history. He did it.
He did it, Joe!
Texas champion, and he's here tonight to talk to us in Forney, Texas.
Bob, I was there the night that he won that championship. I presented that belt to him as the official from the National Wrestling Alliance. I called every single one of the matches of that 8-man tournament that Izzy James was involved in. I tell you, he had to go through hell and high water to get to this point, the top of the mountain here in Texas. And look at that beautiful belt there, inspired by our fearless leader here in the NWA, William Patrick Corrigan, of course, of Smashing Pumpkins fame. It's beautiful, it's distinct, it's one of a kind, just like Izzy James.
You presented that belt to him.
I certainly did.
You called all the matches.
I did.
Aren't you special?
It was nice. It was a fun
nice.
night.
Yeah, no, it's
always a fun night, folks. And we talk about coming to TSW shows, but you can come on down to San Antonio. Check out a Dog Pound show over at Big's Burger Joint.
All right, Izzy, we have just finished watching the highlights of that incredible match where you captured this NWA Texas Championship. And now that you're here at NWA Texas Style Wrestling, how does it feel to have such a prestigious belt across your waist?
There's a lot of things I could say. But the one thing I want to say is I am holding this championship because of 15 years of hard work through Texas, in and out, up and down the roads. And I do it for my love of professional wrestling, but most importantly, I do it for the love of Texas wrestling. This right here isn't just a career goal. This right here was a life goal. I grew up here in Dallas. I went to the Sportatorium as a child. I got to see the NWA. I got to see world class. And now I'm holding 3 letters I never thought I'd get to hold, and that's NWA. So tonight, we're going to put this title on the line for the first official time. And tonight, I want to know who in the back, because we got a lot of talented people in the back. We got C-Rex, who just obliterated me. We got Soda Pop. We got guys like Devastation Reborn. Bam Bam. We got a lot of great talent, but I want to know one question I got for you guys. You want to go for a ride? Yeah! Zizzy James is a ride you can't survive.
He's defending that belt for the first time tonight. Will it be a very short reign as Texas champion? I guess we're going to find out right here on this episode, Bob.
Our main event tonight, Izzy is going to defend that title. His opponent, Tino Valentino. We just found out from the back. Wow!
Former champion going after another belt right here at the OC Theater. I mean, Izzy's going to have his hands full, baby. That gutter snake might get decapitated.
That is not the only title on the line tonight. Coming up next, the NWA Women's TV title. Christy James defends. Christy James goes after that title tonight. Coming up here next on TSW Texas Style Wrestling when we return right here from the OC in Forney, Texas. See the stars of Texas Style Wrestling live and save big using code ONTV. Get 20% off your tickets. That's general admission and reserved with code ONTV at checkout at tswplus.com. Wrestling this good, 20% off tickets. That's what we call Texas Style savings. tswplus.com. Bring the superstars of TSW to your area. TSW is ready to roll into your town. For a promotional event, private party, or slammin' fundraiser, email us contact at tswplus.com and let's make your Texas wrestling event happen. Be sure to show your Texas style pride. Grab your official TSW merch at tswplus.com. T-shirt, caps, collector gear, the hottest TSW merch is at tswplus.com. Check it out today. Visit the online merch store and rep TSW in style.
La Princesa is here, baby. And you know what? I don't think the princess ever needs to be a doctor. I know you're already a princess.
You
don't need to elevate yourself by doing all that med school.
That's the highest promotion you can get there, princess.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make things very clear. Only the NWA Women's Television Championship is on the line. But of course, Tiffany Nieves has multiple belts. What she also has is the Exodus Pro Midwest Women's Championship as well. The inaugural Exodus Pro champion. That is another one of our territories up in the Cleveland area. OHIO.
She is the current reigning and defending NWA Women's Television Champion, La Princesa de NWA, Tiffany Nieves.
I mean, Bob, when you got so many belts, you're only going to bring a couple of them. You're not going to pack everything.
Most attractive, La Princesa de NWA. Woo! Tiffany Nieves!
Look, he forgot to call her the most attractive. Television's most attractive.
Wow, revised introduction there.
That the traditional 6:05 time limit is waived. Therefore, this championship match is 30-minute time limit.
Wow! Wait a minute.
I don't know about that.
Hold on
now.
That's news that Tiffany did not take too well.
Hey,
notorious for running out the clock on these affairs.
Hey, listen, for folks that don't know, the television title, whether it's the men or the women's, as it's defended in the NWA, typically has a 6:05-minute time limit.
Okay.
And apparently it has been waived here by the request, I'm guessing, of good old CJ, who's holding the belt. That's a lot of disrespect to La Princesa.
Yeah, well, the rules have changed a little bit here in this one, as now we have a 30-minute time limit from the time that bell rings. Wait a minute, which I believe is going to have to be soon.
Wait, she's going to bash her with the belt before the bell's even rung. Tiffany's hot. Tiffany was expecting to only have to wrestle a maximum of 6:05 and just gets dumped by the veteran Christy Janes. And here's Bob. I got to ask. We've been hearing from Nieves, whether it's on social media or our backstage interviews, kind of looking past Christy Janes and wants to get a shot at Markova, get another territory belt, take out there.
Yeah.
You can't look past CJ like that.
No, not at all. And one, two, that's all it's going to be good for one, as we are seeing now kind of a little strategy change here, because we know that Tiffany was using that time limit to kind of get the disqualification, or the time limit draw, rather, and that worked in her favor. That will not happen tonight. This very well could use up the rest of our TV time here.
Now, Bob, another thing that I want to make sure your fans know about it, as Christy Janes goes all the way around the world with Nieves, we have a lucky 7 rule when it comes to the television championship. And look at this devastating attack by the Brazilian. If a television champion can successfully defend that title 7 times in a row, they can then cash in that championship for a shot at the World Championship.
Wow. Great rule there.
In the men's and women's. And if it comes to a time limit draw, that technically counts as a victory.
Wow.
And so that's something that I think Tiffany Nieves, she likes to work smarter, not harder. If she could just get on her bicycle and ride for 6 minutes and 5 seconds, then she certainly would. Why wouldn't you?
Well, it makes sense, and not something that we would definitely put past her at all, as Christy Janes now goes up to the top rope. Sunset flip over and one.
Avalanche, but
nope.
Oh, was going for that capoeira style kick and got it on the back end with the rebound.
Christy Janes, no stranger to us here in Texas Style Wrestling, but of late, neither is Tiffany Nieves. She has been in here quite a bit, and Christy up on the middle.
No. All the way to the floor. That is a crafty champion right there. That's veteran instincts beyond her years.
Going back, way back in the early days of the NWA, going over the top rope, sending someone over the top rope, your opponent, would have been a disqualification. That not the case here in modern wrestling, which, of course, we are here at Texas Style Wrestling.
Listen, I got to tell you, there's a reason for that, and that's because, as Christy Janes goes face first in the post, think of all the elite-level athletes that have just gone and evolved over the years. You can look at it through every sport, whether it's football, basketball, hockey, professional wrestling. The athletes that were at the top several years ago might not be at the same level as athletes that are competing today. And that's why you got to make changes with rules like stuff going over the top rope, because they know that these can continue. She got a sign. She felt disrespected. I would feel disrespected with a sign like that too. Come on, Dallas. Do better. Do better for La Princesa.
It's not Christy's fault. Some fan brought a sign, and now taking it out on her like outside the ring when it needs to be back in the center of the ring, so we can actually get a fair title defense here inside the ring as Tiffany rolls in.
I don't know. From La Princesa's perspective, how could it possibly be fair? Time limit change, last minute on her, last second. Totally blows away any strategy she had going into this thing.
Well, think about reputation. What's wrong with a decisive win that does not involve milking the clock?
That's just not her style. Look, she's La Princesa. She's got belts all over the territories. She wants to take over all of Texas. She's dominant force, not just here at TSW, but also down at Dog Pound Championship Wrestling in San Antonio. But CJ's fighting for her life at this point.
Doing everything she can here to stay in the fight is Christy Janes now off into the corner as Tiffany. Wait a minute. We have to be quiet.
Well, hey.
Wait a minute. No.
Just a special announcement. My goodness.
Special announcement is she's going to tear the arm off of Christy Janes.
Seriously. Look, it's La Princesa, baby. I mean, she is on the top of the world. Into the cover, gonna win it here. So close.
Good for only 2 as Christy Janes mustering up the strength to kick out.
Look, Nieves, she's got so many championships across the NWA. She's got to pay extra when she goes to the airport because her luggage is so heavy. I'm just saying. It's a dominant force.
I can see it.
I don't know if CJ's ready for it.
Well, I don't know if Texas is ready for it. She is obviously here to do battle, and she is not pulling any punches at all. She's going right after Christy Janes here. She goes to try to separate her shoulders from the rest of her body at this moment. Christy Janes turns it around and does the same.
I have to admit, that is a beautiful counter there.
Yeah, very well done by Christy Janes as she kind of uses the arm bar there to force the neck. Wow.
Almost like a magic trick. I mean, just a quick sleight of hand and bam, right in the perfect position.
Oh, look at there.
Nieves.
Same reversal there.
Yeah,
she now has the hold back.
Oh, into the choke, the sleeper hold.
Crowd starting to get behind Christy a little bit. We'll see
get
if
behind her all you want. She's about to take a nap.
Well, yeah, we're going to see if that's good for anything here. As Tiffany goes to work on Christy Janes, cutting off the air supply there, the carotid artery. You are not going to get any oxygen to the brain that way.
Well, somehow CJ, I believe, slight power advantage, but that'll get taken right out with a knee to the gut. As these women are going all out, television title on the line, and boom!
Oh, both of them had the same idea, same time.
It was a good idea. Until the other one did it.
Yeah. If it was only one of them, we might be in a different spot right now. But currently, we're here waiting to see if anybody can get back to their feet. This may be over this way.
And Bob, I haven't been paying too much attention to my watch here, but we're way past 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
This is way past the part where Nieves thought she would have to be tonight.
Absolutely, but she's back to her feet again, and so is Christy.
Oh, and another.
Once again, same idea at the same time.
It's quite interesting. You got such elite level athletes throughout the NWA. Of course, Christy Janes, CJ, been here for a number of years. I mean, almost since the beginning of the Lightning One era.
Yeah.
And Tiffany Nieves, a rising star. And both of them having very similar ideas when it comes to their offense.
Oh, no, here they go. Both off the ropes again and again.
Oh, again! Both of them going for the same move at the same time. You think that they were tag team partners at this point.
It's like they're on the same wavelength or something here, and it's causing nothing but destruction.
Who's getting the better of it, though? I mean, it seems like 50-50. I mean, that's impressive when you're going up against a triple, quadruple, septuple champion like Nieves.
Crowd trying to get behind Christy here as she's trying to get back to her feet here. Might have got that lip bloody just a little bit on that last encounter, as they both seem to be countering with the exact same moveset. And now just paintbrushing each other.
Man, this turned into just a cat fight at this point.
What? Whoa! Oh!
Not a lot of love behind those kisses. A lot of love in that slap, though. Woo!
Wow! They heard that one all the way in Terrell, Joe Golly. Up and down it goes. Oh, wow.
CJ with the advantage could make history right here.
She's fired up now. Christy Janes back on her feet into the corner with the knee.
Coming in hot. Rolls through.
I love that double snap mare. She does the snap mare and goes through with her. Wait a minute.
Nieves had it scouted. Oh, my Lord. They are laying down the lumber.
Flurry of elbows off the ropes now. Here comes Nieves and over. Christy Janes there.
Boom! Classic Christy Janes with the knee strike. Will that be enough?
That could be it here.
Oh,
Pulling her out to the middle of the ring. That's where it needs to take
CJ,
place.
That's a bad mistake, CJ. Should have gone for that cover.
What is she doing? She's now going off the ropes. Oh, no! Oh!
Springboard moonsault right into it. Making history.
This could be it. It was not.
My gosh.
Wow. So close for Christy Janes. Almost walking out of here with gold of her own tonight.
Look, I'll tell you, these NWA proper championships, they have changed hands on our territory shows a number of times. I remember when I was ringside when Alex Taylor won the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship at NWA Chicago. stranger things have happened, folks, as Christy Janes is all focused and fired up.
It could very well happen here tonight. The NWA Women's TV title right here on our TV. TSW, Texas Style Wrestling, could change hands here tonight. Special 30-minute time limit for this one.
Oh, was looking for meet defeat. Got caught again. Christy Janes with a scouting report. Oh, got tripped up. Tripped up.
Wait, 1, 2, and
Kick out.
so close.
I think, Tiffany Evans might have made a little mistake there, mouthing off to the official. Oh, now, see, that's that level of frustration.
Yeah, well, I believe she was trying to get her over there and ready to count. Well, now she's frustrated because, in her eyes, didn't get over there quite fast enough, and literally that could have been that half a second that it took. And she could have had that 3 count, and this thing would have just been over.
Looking for it now. Oh, missed the meet defeat again. Counter again by CJ.
Wow.
Dragged all the way in. Oh, well, that was a great counter there by Nieves. Over the top. Oh, here's 5 for you.
Slapping the taste right out of her mouth.
Lord.
Christy, oh no, wait a minute.
That pulled the hair. Pulling the hair. Nieves getting desperate. Or perhaps it was always part of her plan, Bob.
I tell you what, the intensity here in the women's division of TSW, Texas Style Wrestling. You are watching a match just as smash mouth as any men's match, I'll tell you that right now, as the women's division is on fire here at Texas Style Wrestling.
Oh, boy. She's hearing voices in her head.
Oh, that could be it. We could have a brand new champion here tonight.
Spinning neck breaker.
NWA Women's TV title on the line. We could have a brand new champion here if she can get the cover. Get her out away from that rope, though.
CJ didn't even go for the cover. I think she knows just how tough Nieves is. Got to go for something real big. Snapmare. Oh, wow.
Gotta wear her down, right, Joe Cullen?
That would have been a field goal that would have gone through the uprights at 50 yards, that kick. Woo. And again. Wow.
Same strategy again by Christy Janes, wearing down the opponent here. Taking a little time to pose. Maybe not a good idea in a title match here, but few things to say, few choice words there for
pose for the Polaroids later.
Yeah. Christy now. Oh, no.
Inside cradle. Inside cradle. Roll it through.
Yeah,
trapping the leg.
Rolled through.
Christy Janes. She got poked in the eye. Poked in the eye.
Oh, no. What's going to happen here? Wait a minute. She's going to.
That trademark leg submission. The royal seat. The royal seat. She's in the royal seat. Oh, there it is.
Christy Janes tapping out to the submission maneuver.
Here's your winner, and still NWA Women's Television Champion, Tiffany Nieves.
Bob, I didn't doubt it for a second. Tiffany Nieves, the belt collector of the NWA's women division. She is not letting go of a single piece of hardware. Certainly not that television title. Great showing by CJ. But Nieves, that royal seat. She takes that seat, it's done.
Christy trying to point out there was the poke to the eyes there as she tried to make the case to the referee, but she will head back to the back. Not victorious here tonight as the title stays around the waist of Tiffany Nieves.
It's set for one fall, and it is for the NWA Texas Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, look at that belt.
Introducing first, the challenger, hailing from the depths of your heart. He weighs in at 225 pounds. He is La Máquina del Amor, Tino Valentino. Of Houston, Texas. He weighs in at 212 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending NWA Texas Heavyweight Champion, the Gutter Snake and the best in Texas, Izzy J.
Boy, Lieutenant Dan had to work hard on that intro. That was a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about there. You got a lot going on in this ring right here as Izzy James, of course, from the gutters of Houston, Texas. And
Which are not nice, ladies and gentlemen. Not like the gutters they have up in DFW.
No.
Beautiful gutters up here.
Yeah,
Down there,
great
not
gutters.
They got alligators in them.
Yes. There's no telling what's in the gutters in Houston. No telling what you'll stumble across. The bell needs to ring right here.
Oh,
as we
here
get
we go.
going.
Let's not forget that Tino Valentino, former TSW junior heavyweight champion, held that belt for exactly 365 days. So he knows what it takes to win gold, especially right here at his home promotion.
Tino Valentino disrespecting the attempt at a handshake from Izzy, and now going through the that was his sweaty old shirt in his face.
Hey, look, that's standard practice when you're going up against the machismo that is Tino Valentino. I mean, he's going to try to rock you mentally, physically, doesn't matter, maybe even spiritually.
Well, he's finding himself on the receiving end of that. Whoop, wait a minute, rolls it up and gets it to his advantage there. Gets a count of 2 there early on in this matchup. As now he has Izzy James wrapped up in between the legs there. He's got him in the leg scissors. And Izzy trying to work his way out of that. Hold on, here we go. Maybe a little bit of, hold on. And Izzy's out.
Oh, well, he's got some moves of his own, some dexterity in those hips. Loose hip flexors, one could say.
Izzy James, longtime Texas star, and now your current NWA Texas champ. As the crowd is behind him, ready to see that Texas title defended here. And you know, I think these Texas fans here, it wouldn't matter who it was in the ring, but I tell you, the fact that it's Izzy James and such a longtime Texas competitor has got this crowd really fired up here on Texas Style Wrestling.
I tell you, nobody's more fired up, though, than Izzy James himself. Not that he's looking past Tino Valentino in this matchup here, but Izzy James already has his flights purchased and scheduled. He's going to be taking a tour of Japan in just a few weeks. And if he can come out with a victory here, he could potentially defend that NWA Texas Championship on Japanese soil, which I don't think has ever happened.
Wow, that could be really amazing and a big feather in the cap of Izzy James, who, like I said, to see him at this level after all the work and effort he's put into his career is such a great thing to see as a proud Texas wrestling fan. And here they go, getting ready to lock it up. Maybe have a little test of strength here.
I think you're going to get the advantage here with Izzy, and then Tino knew exactly what he was. Oh my gosh,
wow.
Double headbutt, center of the ring. Both
Wow.
men dazed and confused.
Well, like they were going for the same thing at the same time.
Oh,
here.
wait a minute. There's
Izzy is trying to reconcile a little bit there, but no. Tino not
the
having
leg.
it. I
No,
mean, he obviously wasn't going for a headbutt or anything, but
oh, wow.
trying to make amends there.
Swivel of the hips might
Whoa.
cost him here.
It was almost it.
Tino's having a little bit too much fun with the ladies in the stands here. He's got to focus on the gutter snake.
There are a lot of pretty ladies in the stands, though. I mean, I can see his distraction level is very
Well, Bob, you go out and flirt with them. And
Okay, I'll be back in just a little bit.
There you go. Izzy James goes in, able
Sorry,
to pump the brakes.
Forgot my wife is watching. I'm back.
There you go. I wouldn't have told. That's Tino.
Tino is going for a ride outside now.
Now he's a little bit closer to what his real goal is in this main event.
Checking out
It's
the
a
ladies in
little
the front row.
companionship over at the Howard Johnson after the show.
Tino collecting his thoughts on the outside of the ring as Izzy waits patiently inside
you
the
know
ring.
what? That's a smart move by Izzy. I mean, I'm sure he wants to get a pinfall victory as he's that kind of honorable gutter snake.
What?
Well, all
He's
right.
raising the hand. Tino just realized who it was.
Yeah, look, I got to tell you, Izzy James got a great sense of humor.
Took Tino a minute to realize who was raising his
on the
hand
outside.
up.
This is a dangerous situation. Slips on the. Oh, no! The gutter snake might have his fangs busted. Going face first in that post. Easy for me to say.
Izzy James on the outside of the ring now. His bell rung after hitting that steel post in the corner. Not a place you want to find yourself up against the cunning Tino Valentino.
Crowd coming alive for the champion.
Referee counting away the time here as Tino Valentino takes his time to get back into the ring. and drops the leg.
That was a beautiful springboard leg drop.
And going for a pin now. 1, 2.
Took a little too long there. Slight hesitation. I mean, Valentino's really got to get his head in the game. You don't get shots at an NWA Texas Championship like this very often.
It doesn't happen every day. Tino Valentino has been fighting just as hard as Izzy James has, and this could very well be his opportunity to walk out of here and have the title around his waist. And look at that, standing up on the back now of Izzy James. Tino Valentino, familiar face for a long time here around Texas Style Wrestling. Izzy James kind of circling back here in recent months, and of course winning that title down at Dog Pound. And we kind of know your connection with all that. Joe Golly, how do you feel about the title reign thus far? I mean, this is his first real defense here.
Well, it's short, and it could be short-lived with Tino Valentino, who's obviously willing to cut any corner he can to try to once again win gold here. I mean, I like Izzy James a lot. I mean, he's a good dude. He's a hard worker. Once I said, he wants to be an international star, wants to take this championship across the Pacific Ocean. I can't imagine having to wrestle after a 14-hour flight, but Izzy James is all about it. But will he have that belt in his bag? That remains to be seen here.
Well, if you want to be all about seeing the wrestling action live, we want you to head over to tswplus.com. Get your tickets right now for Texas Style Wrestling. You could be one of the happy faces you see in this crowd right here at the OC. Head over to tswplus.com. Get your tickets for a future live event. Texas Style Wrestling, that's where it's at.
Stretching out the arm, gets the neck breaker, now into the cover again. Kick out.
Good for only 2 as the champ retains the title once again there.
I think ever since James went face first into that post, Valentino really focusing on the head and neck.
Wise move by the Love Machine, Tino Valentino here. Getting a little dance in. Wait a minute.
And again.
Might have cost him.
We're going to get the perfect Snapchat post. Not going to work out. Flies in with the back elbow, though.
These two fighting hard as a pin. 1, 2, and that could be. No. So close to seeing a new NWA Texas champ here tonight.
Well, look, the Gutter Snake's got a lot of fight in him. I mean, he is full of grit and tenacity. And again, Valentino going after that neck, really trying to wear him down. I mean, it ain't pretty, it ain't flashy, but it certainly is super effective.
That grit and tenacity you speak of here is something that has been a part of Izzy James since the very, very beginning, since the hardscrabble beginnings when he first got into the wrestling scene, and folks were thinking, well, he's too small, and he grew and he grew and he worked on his size and his tone and his ability, and he's now touring around as the NWA Texas champ. I mean, what a story behind our Texas champ, Izzy James.
And Valentino wants that story to end right now. He wants this to be the last chapter in this main event matchup. And now he's going, look, that might be a choke, too.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Look at
bow
where
and
the hand
arrow
is there.
with a choke along the throat.
Gotta
Beat
watch
the
that.
referees. Oh, and look, Izzy James might have actually got a little desperate there and started sinking the incisors into the hand.
Tino Valentino back to work on Izzy James here, bringing you close to the action here at the OC, Forney, Texas. Our main event here on this, a great episode of Texas Style Wrestling. Bob Malden, Joe Golly here calling the action for you. Jason Garrett, Jeff Miller on cameras tonight. And the great Soda Pop directing the cameras here tonight. A multi-talented professional wrestler.
We got a lot of people on this crew, a lot of talent. We want to thank you for tuning in, whether you're all the way in El Paso or down in Houston or up here in Dallas. Whoa! And that was down in the Rio Grande Valley of Izzy James. You know what I'm saying?
My goodness. He's reconsidering his life choices at this moment. I hope they weren't trying to have kids at the James household.
Valentino.
He's going up there with him. Oh, no.
This is a very dangerous situation.
What is it? Oh, wait a minute.
Counter by James.
He came out on top, but I'm not sure.
Oh, man. I mean, he was able to turn that corner just in time to get the crossbody, but still came down hard. Both men, I mean, just... This might come down to just who's got enough gas in the tank, Bob.
That very well could be what we're looking at here as these guys now have to fight and struggle back to their feet. Izzy James, Tino Valentino. NWA Texas title on the line. The crowd getting behind James. Tino comes out, runs right into the brick wall. Back elbow now. Ducks under. And finds the corner the hard way. And what's it going to be now as Tino up and down.
Oh, no! That was a smart move there by Valentino. He's been watching tape. He knew exactly what was coming.
Always aware this could be it. No, just barely. Rolling out just at the last moment.
Okay, well, there we go.
DDT. This very well could be the end here, but somebody's got to make a cover. And that looks like it's going to be Valentino. 1, 2, and I really thought that was it.
My gosh.
The referee's hand just bit like a centimeter away from the mat, as Izzy finding one last little bit of gumption to kick out there.
That might have been just on all instinct at this point. I don't even know how much Izzy was all there after that short DDT.
Izzy James finding out very quickly what level of competition is coming after that Texas title here in this, our main event, as he goes to the corner there, ready to go with Tino. Arm drag off the top rope. Valentino to the ground. This could be it. Izzy's fired up. Whoa.
Dropping him hard.
1,
into the cover, shoulders
2.
down.
Whoa.
I mean, that really just shows how much Valentino, the heart of this guy, he's living up to it. I mean, pardon the pun, ladies and gentlemen, but I mean, he wants to be in this fight. He wants this championship.
You want to know why we call ourselves Texas Style Wrestling? Watch this match. Rewind it and watch it again. This is Texas Style Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, and we are so proud that the NWA is partnered along with us, and we are able to see these titles defended here in this ring in Forney, Texas, and you can see it too. Get your tickets and be a part of this action. Our main event now, Izzy James, Tino Valentino, ducking under. He rolls him up again. Whoa. The athleticism and the butt there.
He calls it the Earth Cake. The Earth Cake, will that be enough?
1,
I can't
2,
believe it.
And that was almost it. We almost again saw the title change hands. What is it going to take for Tino Valentino to win that belt? He's pulled out all the stops, and now he's throwing the punches.
Full mount ground and pound. I mean, that's a level of frustration that we haven't seen from Valentino in this match yet.
Very much always cool and collected and seems to have everything in control, and that is not the case here tonight as Valentino goes after that Texas title.
Valentino, I think he's got Izzy in the drop zone.
Going up high is Tino Valentino.
Oh, but
Izzy's up. Izzy's up. Oh, and aware.
Wow. Right hand right in the mush. And again, another avalanche move here.
Oh, no.
Izzy.
He's got him. He's trying to get him up there. Is he going to be able to get him off of his feet and off of that top rope?
Oof.
The attempt at the superplex counter with a headbutt there from Tino Valentino. Over the top, Valentino in the middle.
Ooh.
Izzy James.
Oh.
He's got him now.
Oh, no. Stepping through. Looking for a sharpshooter.
Here he goes. He turns it over. He's got it locked in. Is it going to be a submission? Will this be the end of the hopes for Tino Valentino to get that Texas title? Will he tap out here to Izzy James? No. He's pushing himself up.
Valentino,
where is he getting that?
He's fighting with everything that he's got. He's clawing like a wounded animal trying to get to that bottom rope.
Izzy drags him back out to the middle.
Think of your career. Think of your family. He's trying to break your back.
Now he's going to try to roll through. He does. He rolls through, and wait a minute. Now he's got
into a cover. Ooh, just barely.
Izzy getting out at just the last moment there, and now we have the both men down again.
Oh, man, that was a flatliner there by Valentino, but after all the damage, he was in that sharpshooter for quite a long time, Bob.
Valentino going up high now. Heading up to the top rope.
Didn't work out the first time, trying again.
Oh,
the knees!
Good grief.
Izzy got the knees up.
If Valentino has any ribs left, they are cracked and broken.
Into the ropes. Stick bite!
Oh!
The move he won the NWA Texas Championship with. And he retains with as well.
Here is your winner, and still NWA Texas Heavyweight Champion, the best in Texas, Izzy Shane.
Well, Bob, that was one hell of a main event, I gotta tell you.
It was the main event here, and you can see it all. TSWplus.com. Until next time, for Joe Golly, I'm Bob Mullen. This is TSW Texas Style Wrestling.